Starting with the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and the most merciful. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is your online lecture from Dar-e-Arqam Schools, Gujarat region. First of all, we will start with a dua that will surely increase your knowledge. Rabbi zidni ilma. Ay mere Rabb, mere ilm mein izafa farma. So students, this is your time for the revision of your lectures. So this is your history lecture, and today we are going to discuss about or revise about your chapter number your last chapter, that is your chapter number 27, and that is Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, the rise of the Muslims. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. In this chapter we have discussed about many different points about the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. In the first we have discussed about the early biography of the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan and the life background of the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. And the next we have discussed about how Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was enraged about the situation of the Muslims in the subcontinent, how he felt about the current position of the Muslims in the subcontinent. He was so tensed about the situation or the behavior that was done by the Britishers and the Hindus with the Muslims after the War of Independence 1857. To bring change in the life of the Muslims, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan wanted that the Muslims should be focused on getting education. As we all know that the Muslims were not keen about to get education, as these institutions was not offering the Muslims the opportunity to get education. The Hindus was that time was getting education so keenly, so they were so successful and was also in the authoritative positions in the subcontinent. He also wanted to smoothen or strengthen the relationship between the Muslims and the Britishers. For that he published many papers, and he also published a pamphlet known as the Great Indian Revolt and the Loyal Mohammedans of India, that increase the information to the Britishers about the situation and the loyalty of the Muslims. So there are many books and many papers that was written by the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was a man of the action, as he wanted Muslims to get education. So for that he opened the colleges, schools and madrasas at different points. The Anglo-Oriental College in the Aligarh in 1875 and 76. This was eventually became the Aligarh University in the 1921. Sir Syed Ahmad gave confidence to the Muslims to compete with the Hindus. He also saw the growing distance between Hindus and the Muslims. He told the British that when they gave political power to the Indian people, they must do it separately for the Muslims and the Hindus. This was the beginning of the two-nation theory, which eventually led to the establishment of the two countries when the British left in 1947. So this was the thing that was done by the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was also known as the father of the two-nation theory. He was the man of action and had done many work for the establishment of the Muslims in the subcontinent. So they could compete with the Muslims, so they could compete with the Britishers and the other powers of the world. So this is your revision of your lecture, chapter number 27 about Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. So for that you have to prepare this chapter according to the short question answers and long question answers of your chapter. In the next lecture you have to done a short test of this chapter. Till then, stay blessed, stay healthy. Fi amanillah.